Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, the place where you'll find all the best tips, tricks and tools to help you market your brand online. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 7 top tips to help you create YouTube thumbnail images in Canva, increase your click-through rate and grow your channel. I've got a bonus Nicky Ninja tip towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. Each day, people consume over 1 billion hours of video on YouTube and generate billions of views. So your thumbnail images are going to have to be really good to make an impact and help you stand out amongst a sea of videos. In addition, the YouTube algorithm has recently changed. There are 2 very important metrics to keep an eye on when trying to get your videos ranked on YouTube. The first one is click-through rate, and the second one is watch time. Attractive and eye-catching YouTube thumbnails are absolutely key to increasing your click-through rate. Their primary purpose is to instantly hook attention, let viewers know what your video is about, and encourage viewers to click through and watch your videos. So unless your thumbnail images are created with these points in mind, your click-through rate is going to be relatively low. And a low click-through rate will inform the YouTube algorithm that people aren't particularly interested in your videos, and it will stop suggesting them to your target audience. So here are my 7 top tips to help you create better YouTube thumbnail images in Canva. Tip number 1, for B2B business owners who don't have a visible product to share, show your face. It will help your audience feel connected to you on an emotional level. Being open and honest about who you are will also help to build trust. You can easily take a selfie using a smartphone or an app on a laptop. If you don't like the background in your photo, you can easily remove it in Canva in just a few clicks. You can then swap it for an alternative photo, a plain color, or a texture. I created a video specifically about how to remove a background in Canva, so I'll leave the link in the description box below and you can check it out later. Tip number 2, content placement. When I'm creating a thumbnail for YouTube, 95% of the time, I will have my face on the right-hand side of the thumbnail. This leaves a space on the left-hand side for your text, which leads me to tip number 3, snag interest. The text you place on a thumbnail image needs to be brief, relevant, and capture attention immediately. Imagine you're driving down a motorway and there's an advertising board on the roadside. You will literally have just a few seconds to read it and understand what the advertising is all about. So think about this when you're creating your thumbnail image. Try not to use more than 4 or 5 words at the most. The text overlay doesn't have to match your title. Use your text overlay to convey the benefits of watching your video. Do not, under any circumstances, use your thumbnail images as clickbait. You should never mislead your audience into thinking that your video is about one thing when actually it's about something completely different. The net effect is that when viewers click to watch your video, they'll realize that the content doesn't match what's promised on the thumbnail image, and they'll immediately click away. This will really hurt your watch time, which is a key metric when growing a successful YouTube channel. Tip number 5, be bold. Make sure the text on your thumbnail image really stands out using a couple of simple design tips. Make sure there is a clear space on your thumbnail image to place your text overlay. If there isn't a natural clear space, then use a text box to make the text really pop. Remember that nearly 41% of YouTube videos are still watched on mobile devices, so make sure that the text on your thumbnail image is big and bold enough to be seen on a small screen. Use fonts that are clear and easy to read at a glance. I use my own brand font, Oswald, to create text overlay for my thumbnail images, but you can equally use a font such as Montserrat or Ultra. So stay clear of script fonts because although they're pretty, they're much harder to read at a glance. Use contrast to make your text really stand out from the background. Experiment with bold, bright colors. You can easily create all these effects with a free Canva account. Tip number 6, use graphics. Mix things up a bit and add a little variety to your thumbnail images by including things like icons and illustrations. They will also help you explain what your video is about without including more text. I used all of these techniques to help me create a thumbnail image, which has so far given me a pretty high click-through rate of 7%. Tip number 7, create your own visual brand style. Create your own visual brand style on YouTube and then stick to it. This is so important because your audience will be able to recognize instantly one of your thumbnail images and click through to watch your video. You want to stick to using the same brand font and colors in particular. And here is my Nicky Ninja bonus tip. Once you've decided on your own YouTube thumbnail style, start saving your designs as a template in Canva. That way, you don't have to create a new thumbnail image from scratch every time you publish a new video. All you need to do is change the text, maybe a photograph, and you're done. It will also ensure that you maintain a consistent visual brand style for every thumbnail image you create for YouTube. That's it for this week. I look forward to seeing your beautiful thumbnail images in YouTube. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please support my channel by giving it a like, sharing it with your friends, and of course, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.